So many Christian couples have the question, since we're not married and we can't have sex, how far can we take it in being intimate with each other without going into sexual immorality territory? So, in Ephesians chapter 5, verses 3, it says that there should be no hint of sexual immorality towards you, right? So, in my opinion, y'all should not be spending the night together. If anything, if y'all are spending the night, because it's a dire situation and, like whatever the circumstance is, one person should sleep in a bedroom and another person should sleep in another bedroom or the couch or whatever, how your living situation is, and do not go into, like, so there could be like a barrier. And I know a lot of people will be like, well, I'm just going to sneak into their territory, and one person might be in one room and then they may tiptoe their way into that other person's bed. Don't be going doing that. And our Bible should be our most reliable source of information whenever we actually have a question about something. Because the Bible, there's some questions that some people may have, be like, man, I can't find the answer in the Bible. I've actually had situations where I'd be like, man, I can't find it in the Bible, because the Bible is not clear cut about literally everything. I wish it was. It's not black and white. There's some situations where it's actually misty and vague, and you'll be like, dang. And I actually have my Bible right here. And it says in Romans chapter 14, verses 23, if you do anything you believe is not right, you are sinning. So some people may have actual different convictions than others, but people try to justify this verse right here and be like, well, in the Bible it says if I believe something is right, then I'm just going to go ahead and do it, because it says, no. You have to read the entire Bible in order. And some people take that scripture out of context. And I actually have some footnotes down here that it says, certainly we try to steer clear of actions forbidden by scripture, but on some issues scripture is silent. Like I just said, at those times we should follow our conscience. If you do anything you believe is not right, you are sinning, means that to go against a conviction you have would leave you with a guilty or uneasy conscience. When God shows us that something is wrong for us, we should avoid it, but we should not judge or criticize other Christians who exercise their freedom in those areas. So with all that being said, sex outside of marriage, it is wrong. It is clear-cut wrong. It is fornication. That's a black and white situation. And I've heard some people say, well, me and my husband, we didn't kiss or do anything before we got married. Now, I'm not judging you. Me personally, I'm not going to do that. So I've done some research. And it says many pastors and Christian counselors strongly advise a couple to not go beyond holding hands, hugging, and light kissing before marriage. The more a married couple has to share exclusively between themselves, the more special and unique the sexual relationship in that marriage becomes. Now, I agree with that to a certain extent, but me personally, I'm not going to halt myself to stop from kissing you. Now, if someone says to me, well, it goes against my convictions to actually kiss somebody before I get married. Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm out. And you know what else is gonna happen? This relationship is over, ma'am. I'm not gonna continue on and proceed further with this relationship. I wish somebody would tell me, yeah, we're not gonna kiss until we get married. Yeah, okay, that's an L. I'm not doing that. Now, if it goes against your convictions, I'm not going and criticizing you for it, but don't try to push that belief on me and your convictions on me if we're not on equal footing here. I'm on chapter 35 over here, and you're on chapter 12. I mean, not saying that I'm ahead of you or anything, but I'm not going to do that. We're not on the same page with that. So if that's what you want to do, that is completely fine. This relationship will no longer proceed any further. You do you go find another person, and me personally, I'll go find another person or do whatever I'm doing. But it doesn't go against Dante's convictions, so I'm not doing that. So it all goes with your convictions. Now, if you're not sure about what you should actually do, I highly recommend that you go to God in prayer so he can give you an answer on what you should actually do whenever it becomes to like getting in a relationship with somebody and how far you should take it intimate wise before you get married.